Right. Are we live? Don't know. Think we might be. If we are, as usual, someone give us a thumbs up under the thing or a comment or something. Evening, Peter. Let me just turn that down a bit. So my phone doesn't make noises. Let's see. Are we working? Looks like we might be. Good. Evening, all. I hope we're all well. Have a jolly weekend. Evening, Stevie. Right, looks like we're good. So, what have we got new for you this week? We have got some nice machines. Been busy videoing all day yesterday and today in between people visiting. So, evening, Paul and the other Peter. So these 15 machines, whatever it is, I think there's just 2 videos still to do. One of the Olive Wales Allwins I managed to miss somehow. I'll put it on to stand to video it, as I was doing the video, and somebody came to pick something up, and then had a cup of tea and whatnot. When they'd gone, I'd sort of took that one back off again. I thought I'd already videoed it, put the clock on or whatever was next. And of course, when I sat down to edit all the videos, I realised eventually I hadn't actually filmed it. So never mind, I'll do that tomorrow, and then there's a crane to do. Other than that, all the videos are up and running. So have a look through those. We have more stuff has come in. Very nice Wurlitzer 1800 jukebox, which I've stuck a photo up on Instagram if you haven't seen that. Must get around to put an Instagram link on here. Let's find an Instagram link quickly somewhere. It says scrolling down the old news. Here we are. Yeah, so there we are. Very nice one. It came from Eddie Best years ago, so you know it's a good one. All original chrome, works perfectly, sounds amazing. So yeah, that's a nice piece. And also from different collections, actually, spookily, there's a couple of wall boxes come in. There's a Packard and an AMI, I think the other one is from memory. So I'll get pictures of those up on Instagram tomorrow sometime. There's some enamel signs coming. You can probably actually just see them sneaking in this picture here. Very unusual boots enamel, a red background one. These boots, insurance dispensing. I didn't know boots did insurance, so that's quite interesting. Then this other one is pianos, a piano company. And there's another enamel coming. Can't remember what that one is. Well, there's a little Packard as well sneaking in there. And what else has come? There's a little countertop shooter. What else have I got on list somewhere? What else was the Packard? There's a nice tin sign, Grand Marnier tin sign. Another big American metal sign coming in from the Chris Pierce collection. So yeah, some good stuff coming up. There's another load of spare parts for machines on its way. We've got quite a lot listed at the minute in the spares department. Have a look through that, see if there's anything you need. I don't know how many bits there are there, but it's a good load. Have a look at the wanteds as well, if you haven't done lately, because there's some more wanteds gone on for parts. And some very good money being offered. So if you've got bits in your shed doing nothing, cash them in and buy something else. So have a check down the Coinox spares page at all that lot. So I say the enamel signs, I'll try and get pictures of those tomorrow done. I've got a bit of a muddly week, trucks in for having brakes done and carnage of service and one thing and another, so I'm backwards and forwards, in and out, trying to get work done in between times, so it'd be a bit of a muddly week. But there we are. Yes, I put these 5 new machines up since the other few days. It's very rare. It's the only one I've ever seen. I've heard of one other one. This one does +4. Giant Allwyn. We sold the little 4 machine, the ordinary one, as it were, before. The interesting thing, this is the top 2 rows of payout cups, which are kind of the easiest thing. Maybe that's a better picture. I'm looking at 3 screens here all at once. So these, you know, the big line of payout cups, which is theoretically easy to hit payout for. The single cups, some of which, I mean, you're never going to get in these cups because there's no way through the payout, through the ball gallery there. And they only pay out 2. Very odd. It's kind of like upside down payout, really. Yeah. But yeah, interesting machine. So there's that one. There's a very nice French crane. So I'll get the video of that done tomorrow, hopefully. And this is the extra wide body one with 2 lights in the ceiling. A nice Burroughs. I might take a better picture of that. That brass plaque on the front says Burroughs Automatic Supply Co. All up and running. Big solid mahogany cabinet, weighs a ton. It's a good substantial bit. I had one of those on site years ago, one of these big wide ones. Took really good money. It was in one of the pubs. A nice Smart Seeker Bonanza, the jackpot. All nice and shiny and done, all working, everything. The Tycoon Illuminated Galaxy, that's all up and running. Just a tiny little bit of TLC, really. The picture, the chrome was actually better, really, than it looks on the photograph, because of just the way the lighting and the flash works. It kind of picks out all the little dings in the chrome, but it's not bad, really. Again, works, jackpot, escalator, everything. And then this thing, the Mills Tycoon, we're playing this today while I've been videoing it. Great fun. Very unusual thing. I'll put a little bit of a description of how it works, but the gist of it is you, I don't know, a picture of the front there, yeah. So you can bet on 1 to 7 numbers. It's on 5-cent play. Any one or all selections you can bet on. Push down the big lever, fire your ball up. Then as the ball, come on picture. Why doesn't that picture work? Interesting. Oh, that's annoying. I have to look at that in a bit. As your ball goes up the table and through this center row of rollovers, it selects the odds. And the odds pay from 2, 4, 8, 12 and 30 times your coin. So the idea is, let's say you bet on number 1, you fire your ball round, and if the ball goes through rollover 2, that sets the odds to 2 to 1. If your ball then lands in number 1, i.e. the one you bet on, you get 2. And similarly, obviously, if you fire it round and it goes through, you get through the number 30 rollover, and the ball lands in one of the numbers you bet on, you get 30 times your payout. And the payouts end up in this little secret drawer underneath, spring-loaded little drawer. This was made in 1936, you know, Prohibition and all that, as a you know, disguised gaming machine, basically. So it looks like a standard pinball. It's a good old gambling machine, paying up to 30 to 1 odds. So yeah, very rare thing. All works fine. Playfield's in really good condition. You'll see in the video, took a couple of pictures of the underside. So it's all original wiring. I think there's a new transformer, I think that's all. Other than that, it's running all, yeah, just a new little transformer in the back there. Running all its original wiring. So yeah, really interesting thing that. So there we are. Some nice rare bits. So hopefully they'll do well. What else have I been up to this week? Have I changed anything on the website anywhere? I don't think I have. I've been a bit busy again, as usual, with work, proper work that pays money. So no, and I went out on Thursday and had a look at one of those 2 collections I mentioned last week. All sorts of stuff. 2 barns full of stuff, basically. So I think what we're going to do, I think the plan is in a few weeks' time, I'll take the truck up and go and get maybe like 100 items across the board. And stick them on the website and just see how we go. And if they sell okay, then we'll go and get another truck full, basically. So keep an eye on for that. Then I've got another collection to go and look at. Hopefully I'm going to try and do this coming week. I say it's a bit tricky because truck's in for brakes, car needs MOT, so I'm backwards and forwards to garages trying to get work done on one thing and another. But hopefully I'll arrange to see that other collection this week. And again, there's quite a few machines, there's signs, there's automobilia. I think some petrol pumps, all sorts of stuff. So that should be quite good when that lot comes in. Right, how are we doing over here? Any questions, comments of anybody? Then fire away, stick them in the comments below. We've got nothing finishing this week, tonight. So it's a blank week for sales. Basically because I was so busy 3 weeks ago, whenever it was, I didn't get around to putting anything else on. But next week, there's what is there, 10 machines finishing. And then the week after, then so there's more to go on tomorrow or the next day. That nice, well, it's the wall boxes, a little countertop shooter, some enamel signs, but other bits and bobs have come in. Some more odd spare parts have come in. A few books I must get around to putting on. There's hundreds of books to put on at some time. And something else, mine's blank. But anyway, a lot of stuff coming in. So that's good. This coming week, collections, deliveries, etc. I'm sort of in and out most days. Wednesday's a bit of a no-go. I'm out all day, I think. Other than that, most days I'll be in and out. So just send us a message if you want to come in the week. Next weekend, as usual, should be fine. Yes, Saturday and Sunday should be fine next weekend. And then it's bank holiday. Is it bank holiday next weekend? I think it is, isn't it? Yeah, bank holiday weekend. So you probably have more interesting things to do than coming to see me, I dare say. But, you know, if you do, that would be good. Yeah, so there we are. So any questions on any of this lot that are currently live, let me know. If you need any information on anything, and I can get that added, or any additional photos or details or whatever. Then have a look at those. I say the last couple of videos I'll do tomorrow on the whatever it was, the Crane and the Lucky 12, one I missed. And I'll try and get the, I don't know if I'll have time tomorrow, but perhaps Tuesday or Wednesday I'll get the jukebox videoed, the wall boxes and whatnot. I dare say the problem with the jukebox is going to be, as soon as I stick it on YouTube, the video, they'll no doubt put a copyright strike on it because of the music. So I don't know, we'll try that and see. If that happens, I'll just have to put up another video without it playing on, which is a bit mad, but I'm not sure there's any way around it. You'll have to ring me up and I'll play it down the phone or something. Or obviously come and see it, better still. But I'm sure we'll sort something out. Alan, how far have you got with the collection delivery service? That's a good question, and the answer is I haven't had time in the past few days to speak to the other Alan, but I will do. I think he's due to come here on the 5th or thereabouts of September. It's a couple of weeks' time. But once I know for sure, I'll stick a note up on the website, and or I'll probably stick a put it on an email and a message round to everybody, because there's a few bits here waiting to go out around the country, and I know there's people wanting to arrange to get stuff into here as well. So I have got a note to ring him tomorrow and just try and confirm it. But I think around about the 5th, which is 5th or 6th, whatever it is. 5th is a Sunday, so it's probably the Monday more likely, but the 6th, but thereabouts anyway. So a couple of weeks' time. So hopefully everyone can get their stuff picked up that needs delivering in one go, and then you know, dropped off during the days after that. Anyone want to pick up from Leamington from the Elephant House? I won't be over there. I might be over there at the end of the week. I'm not sure yet. As I say, it depends on much anything at the moment on when my truck comes back, when the brake's done, etc. Because I can't really get rid of any machines in my car. So I'm not sure. Don't count on it this coming week. Basically, the week after, then I probably will be there. I'm planning on having a good day there sometime, because there's a whole load of stuff here that needs going back to Leamington anyway, of my own stuff. Just as soon as the truck's back on the road. Right, so that's that lot for sale. Let's have a look at the wants. How are we doing for machines that are wanted? What have we got new at the moment? Oh, sugar off the edge of the desk. I'm not drunk, honest. Right, what are people looking for? Challenger, steerable. We just sold one, so there's obviously some whoever missed out on the steerable. I think we sold that one for $12.50, didn't we? The one we sold. Novelty Merchantman. Little pushers, people still desperate for. Club Chief. Various 30s bandits. And then what else we've had on from before. So yeah, it's worth having a look at. So there's a lot of spares for sale at the moment. There's another load of bandit spares due to come in. So hopefully there's going to be some really useful bits that you need to finish a project. Amongst these. if you want anything, then just click the button down the bottom here to place a wanted ad if you haven't had a look at that. It's easy enough. You also find it under your account wanted ads page. It's simple enough to do. What have we got? £73,000 waiting. So yeah, it's not a short pit with money to spend. We just need the stuff to sell them. Peter says, any Allwyn spares coming in? I don't know what's in this next batch. I think it's mostly Bandit bits again. From what the chap was telling me. Allwyn spares seem pretty elusive at the moment. But again, if it's something, you know, specific thing you want, just stick a wanted on and hopefully somebody will find it. I've probably got a few odd bits about myself I need to have a rummage. I've not got many spares left. I've either sort of used them all up on over the years or given them to people if they needed something to fix something with. But there's a little box over at the Elephant House somewhere of spare parts I need to go through of mine and see what I've got left. Locks people have been asking me about as well, needing slot machine locks. So if anybody's got any locks to sell, send them in, because they'll probably do quite well at the moment. Oh, excuse me. Too many late nights this last week. So, any more from any more? Anybody found anything nice this week? Anybody bought anything nice that I missed? Which is more than likely, because I don't have time to look. I'm sure there must be some nice bits out there somewhere that I've missed. Oh, my phone's making funny noises at me. Thought I'd turn that down. Where's my phone making noises when it should be quiet? I don't know. Never mind. Sorry. Where were we? Yes, so Allwyn spares I don't know about, but we will try and find some. Any more for any more? Coming over there for those who joined us late. Look at this lovely whirly. Looks rather nice in the conservatory actually, but I don't think I can afford to buy a Wurlitzer at the moment. It's even got H's approval, look. H from Steps. There you go. So, celebrity approval. Can't be bad, eh? Peter says, for everyone's information, with a Brenco Wheel of Fortune machine, we have information. We like a Brenco Wheel of Fortune. Let's find a Wheel of Fortune. Set by maker. Brenco Wheel of Fortune. Here we are. That's not a very good picture, is it? I must find a better picture. slightly better picture. Oops. Anyway, yes, Wheel of Fortune. Great machine to operate. I haven't got a video of that, as I'll have to come and video your machine sometime. What's nice about these, those of you who don't know, the arrow continuously spins even when it's not being played, like in a track mode, and the lights, all the numbers light up and sort of chase round as well, so it's a really attractive thing when it's running. Hence they take a lot of money. Again, you can bet on multiple make multiple bets. Good machine. Can't really see here the photographs on the actual betting thing. It's like a multi-slot. Next time I get one, or when I get access to one, I'll take some better photographs. So hopefully Peter's busy typing with some crucial information. What was I going to look for? Other Brenco things. Well, there is a ring vendor coming at some point. Somebody mentioned the other day. Sold a few of those over the years. We still haven't found a swinging swinger. Triple taps, poker pairs. Yeah. Anyway, back to Wheel of Fortune. I don't know, we're on tenterhooks here, waiting for something. I'm not sure what I'm waiting for. Aha, here we go. Peter, I've spent a lot of time with a rep from Cruze. The motor that runs the Arrow has not been made for 50 years. The gearbox was made by a company in Morocco. Wow. Not been made for 30 years. Why would they get to Morocco? Bizarre, isn't it? Yeah, the things you learn. Split in my hand. I shall I'll make a note of that and I'll add that into the description later on, or I'll forget. Motor. Cruze gearbox in Morocco. They teamed up to run a range called Vitesse, used in small pushers as well. Yeah, like the little wall-mounted pushers that had the which is what everyone wants to buy at the moment. These little things. or one of those little Cruze synchronous motors. You've got the other, what was that other dinky little pusher we sold? Sold twice. Hexagonal thing. Pushers. The Mini Tita. I think they had a bit of a bigger motor in though. Vintage Coil Restorations. Hello all, just curious who is here. Well, we're all here. So hello to you as well. Yeah, I can't remember what motor this had in it. I remember it getting a bit hot in the auction and smoke coming out of it. The capacitor broke down, as they do when they get old, and all the wax oil stuff in it starts oozing out and getting hot, and then smoke pours out of them. So that was quite fun. Great little machine though. That has a Parvolux in the Mini Tita. Yes, Parvolux. Good old Parvolux. I'm Nigel from Louisville. Ah, hello Nigel. That's who you are. Hope you're well. Long time no speak. What can we sell you? Let's have a look. Okay, buy some of these. Or bring me some stuff to sell. One or the other. Hello, yes, I'm well, thanks. That's good. Something about motors. I think somewhere I might have got a spare Klaxon motor or two. I need to check because I need them for my working models. I think I might have a spare. Don't know where it is, mind you. Like all my stuff, it's somewhere stored away. So yeah, if you've got a what were we talking about? The Wheel of Fortune Brencos, and your motor's knackered, then go speak to Peter because he's managed to suss it. Good machines. Morocco, Wheel of Fortune. Any more for any more? Everyone's a bit quiet tonight. It must all be subdued. There must be something good on the telly. So as I say, if anybody needs to know anything about any of this lot that's currently for sale, and anything I need to add to the descriptions, let me know. Either stick a comment on here or send me a message on the website or something. Then I can have a look. And then tomorrow I'll do these other couple of videos and get hopefully get the jukebox bits listed. I've got a morning of paperwork tomorrow to do. I don't like doing paperwork at the best of times. Although I've got rather a lot of invoices to send off to the BBC, so that's nice. Hopefully be a big paycheck coming in, which will be handy. Is the Tycoon 110 220? It's on 240 volt. So yeah, just plug it in, it plays perfectly. Well, you can see from the video if you watch the video. Pays out up to 30 coins. Yeah, great thing. For some reason I don't know why this why the image isn't. I'm going to attempt to upload another image while I'm talking to you. Oops, you can see what I'm doing. Especially if I upload Photoshop, it would help, wouldn't it? Might just have been. Sometimes if I upload pictures that are too big, they don't come out properly for some strange reason. Let's see if I can get that again, because it's quite a nice image of the playfield. Find it. Bear with me. Talk amongst yourself for a minute. I'll just do this. Open that with Photoshop. If the computer crashes now, it's because I've got Photoshop and Premiere Pro running at the same time as live streaming and YouTube and the website. So it may all go horribly, horribly wrong. Right, hopefully you can't see the mess on my computer screen coming out of YouTube. So what I'm just going to do is image size, reduce that to 75%, like that. Do that. Save that. Close that. Go here. Go here. Oh, I don't want to do that. Is it that image? I think it might be. Yeah. All right. Okay. Bear with me just a tick. I'm just hopefully sorting this image out of this machine that went high wire. So if I delete those, go over here and refresh that. That's got rid of that one. That's good. Right. Let me try and open up another window and upload that picture again. Let's see. Oops. The live administration of the website. So just give me just a second to concentrate on this. Right, the Tycoon, and we want the picture from here. Where was Tycoon? Upload. Right, let's see if it works this time. If not, we'll try it again. Right, refresh that. Go again. Aha, there we are, works now. Now what was I saying? There was a question about that, wasn't there, somewhere? Is the Tycoon a 110 or 220? Yes, it's on 220, well, 240 volt, you know, standard, plug it in. You can see a very nice play field. Little lights at the bottom all work as they should do. I guess the only thing is probably not original, it's just a little bit of paperwork. Yeah, so I say you bet on the numbers, fire the ball round, and as the ball rolls over one of these rollovers, 2, 4, 8, 12 or 30, it then lights up the appropriate light at the top here, which sets the odds. So then your ball carries on down the playfield, and if it lands in one of the numbers that you bet on, you win according to the odds. So if you roll over a number 4, you get 4 times your bet. You get 4 coins paid out, if that makes sense. And you can bet on 1 to 7 numbers. So yeah, good machine. Where did I get to? Tycoon. Peter says, cannot take all the credit, Paul helped loads. As interestingly, they are 240 motor that is wired to run at 170 volts. This is in the Wheel of Fortune. 170 volts. I mean, where do they get 170 volts from? It's very bizarre, isn't it? It's a sort of bit of a nonsense voltage. Strange. Peter, Mr. What's Jukebox, what's expected price? The Whirly over here. I'm not sure at the moment what the sort of going rate for them was. I know they paid an awful lot of money for it some years ago from the Jukebox Madness show. It came from Eddie Best, so we know it's a very good machine. I would think at the moment it's going to be 6,000–7,000, something like that. Ought to be a bit more really. I think they're getting toward 10 retail. It's, you know, one of the most sought after jukeboxes, as I'm sure you know. So it's all original chrome. Works perfectly. Sounds amazing. Just as you like them, really. All original buttons and not been replaced with modern repros. Yeah, good, really good machine. So yeah, come and have a look at it. So I'll try and get a video up. Might not be tomorrow, it might be the next, you know, later in the week. But as I was saying earlier, the problem is going to be sound on video on YouTube, because of course, since I put a record on, it will get a copyright strike against it, I expect. So I'm not too sure what we can do about that. You'll have to come and hear it for yourself, probably. Or I'll find somewhere else to host a video that's... I don't know where you can, really. I might be able to do it privately and send a private link or something. I don't know. We'll try and sort something out. Pop back over here. So yeah, I don't know if there's anything for sale anywhere else at the moment. I haven't actually looked around. I haven't had time. Let's just do a very quick search, see if we can find any for sale. See what the rough going prices are. Probably nobody's got any prices. I just found one for 7,500. for sale at the minute. Not pretty more for sale with the prices on at the moment. It's one of those things where people often don't like to put the price on. You have to ask. No, no prices on either. The only price I can find for one for sale at the moment is 7,500. But yeah, no, doesn't say somewhere that kind of money, I would think, hopefully. Oops. Button there. Any more for any more? So there's a couple of little wall boxes, an AMI 120 selection, I think it is, from memory, W120. And it's got the bracket stand thing as well with it, which is even rarer than the boxes are. Hardly ever find those. So that's good. To clamp it to the diner table or bar or whatever. So that's quite nice. And then there's a little Packard. Whatever it's called. What's the little Packard wall box called? These are Playmore, Packard Playmore. One of those. So I'll get them in the next 2 or 3 days. Any more from anyone? Or are we all bored? Do we want to go to bed? Oh, I think the video feed jumped there. I don't know what happened. Was it me? Did I click something I shouldn't have done? Looks okay. I think we're still working all right. So these couple of collections I mentioned earlier, if you joined us late, if that makes sense. I went to look at one on Thursday, all sorts of stuff. And then the other one I'm going to try and get to this coming week, in between vehicles in and out of the garage for servicing and one thing and another. And with this first stock, what I'm going to do, there's a lot of stuff. Some of it's our kind of stuff, some of it kind of isn't really. It's a bit fringy of what we usually sell. But I think what the plan is, I'm going to, 2 or 3 weeks' time, take the truck up and pull out maybe 100 various bits and bobs. So some signs, there's a few machines, there's some sort of shoppy things, there's some interesting kind of bygone-y stuff. Just a good assortment across the board, really. Then we'll put all that on the site and just see how it goes. And if it sells well, then obviously we'll go and get another load. And then the other lot I've got to go and look at is, again, there's machines, enamel signs, there's quite a lot of automobilia type stuff. Which is kind of more our thing, and indeed a lot of it I sold the chap originally, so some of it's the stuff that's come around again, and some of it is fresh to the market that's been sat in a collection for 30-40 years probably, which is always nice when fresh stuff comes on the market. So keep an eye out for that. Auction of Horrors we've been thinking about as well. I know not many of you are into that. It's a bit of a fringe thing that we also did, but looking at doing it again for late September, October. Probably just for the month, for the run up to Halloween. That's kind of appropriate when we used to do the sale. And that'll be sort of taxidermy stuff and gothic-y stuff and interesting, weird and wonderful stuff like that. So we'll give that a whirl with this system and see if it works or not. But hopefully it will do. The slot machine thing seems to be working okay. People are getting the hang of it. And stuff selling, as we've seen, making good money. So hopefully it'll apply to the other kinds of things we sell as well. Any more questions from anybody? I think everyone's drifting off. They must be bored. Right, if that's it, it's coming up to 9 o'clock. We'll call it for tonight. And I'll carry on tomorrow, get some more videos done and some more stuff uploaded. Peter's off, nighty night. I'd say this coming week I'm around sort of most of the week, but in and out quite a lot. It's just a bit of a muddly week. So if you want to come, any day is probably okay apart from Wednesday. Monday, Tuesday's fine. Thursday and Friday probably fine. The weekend will be okay as well. So just get in touch, let me know. Come on over and have a look at stuff, pick up what you've bought, drop off stuff for what you want to sell. And above all else, come have a cup of tea and a chat. Any more for any more? If not, I think we'll probably call it a night because numbers are going down. And we'll catch up again possibly Tuesday night if I get this other stuff listed. There was not any results this week because nothing finishes for sale tonight. Night Nigel, live chat is a good idea. Yeah, people seem to like it. So the next one will probably be Tuesday night, I think. Once this other new stuff is listed, I'll get that done Monday, Tuesday. And then if there's any questions about any of the new stuff that's going on then, we'll do that on Tuesday night, same time. See you soon. Yes, have a good night. So yeah, Tuesday night, and then again probably Friday night as usual. And we'll go from there. So if there's no more, tonight, I'll if there's no more questions, which it doesn't seem to be, we'll call it a night. I will go and have another cup of tea and carry on. So stick it up there. Next chat Tuesday night. Oops. So I think that's it. We've all gone quiet. Have a good rest of the evening, and we'll catch you up on Tuesday night. Nighty night.